Okay, so in this video, we're going to be talking about the possibility of Negan and Simon knowing each other before the apocalypse. It's just a small side topic we want to discuss and see what other people think, because the finale showed that Simon doesn't give a shit about anyone but Negan. Like, I know he's his right-hand man, he's his, like, #1 person there after Dwight and all that. He's more important than Dwight and the rest of them, but the way Negan speaks to Simon, for a start, he seems to treat him with much more respect. Whereas with Dwight and the rest of them, he talks to him and treats him like a piece of shit, like the rest of the Saviors. But there's something different about Simon. And I'm not sure if it's because they've known each other before the apocalypse, which is why that's his right-hand man. If it's just because it's one of the first people he bumped into. We do get a Negan backstory, like in the comics, in comic form, and it shows that the first ever person Negan come across was Dwight. Maybe they'll show that in a TV series and it will be Simon instead, which will explain why he likes him so much. But the only way they'll do that is if Simon's still alive at that time, otherwise it would be irrelevant. So I'm not sure if Simon's going to stay alive. I feel like he has a much better personality than the majority of them on the show. Like, he's a really big character, and a character I actually quite like.
There's definitely something between the two there. It's either Simon never steps out of line and actually likes being where he is with Negan, or he's known him before the apocalypse. Now, I would love to have some sort of backstory, maybe a flashback in future seasons, maybe, with Negan eventually coming across Simon. That's like one of the first persons he meets. I don't know. There's something about that friendship between Negan and Simon that I'm really interested in.
I love it.
Like, some people just have interest in certain things of the show, but that's one that I really kind of want to know more, and I want to see more scenes between the two. Sadly, we haven't had that yet. We've just had, like, Simon's been going to the hilltop. That's like his role. He goes and sorts the hilltop out and stuff. And Negan's been back at the sanctuary. We've seen him bits here and there. But season 8, I have a feeling we're going to see a lot more with Negan and Simon together, and it's going to be great. I mean, like Morgan said, there's something different about the comic to the show with the attitude with Negan and Dwight. Like, there's something different there. I think that Simon, there's a reason for him, and Stephen Ogg's not like some guy who's unknown either. Like, he's a pretty well-known actor.
After GTA 5, he's pretty much blown up.
And the role is so perfect, and I kind of hope they don't kill him off for a while. There's no way he's going to end up turning against the Saviors.
It seems like they've built up way more personality than they would do if he wasn't going to stay in it for a while, or if he wasn't going to have any more of a purpose. They've given him a specific personality. He's a lot like Trevor, actually, from GTA 5. He's not as crazy, but he has that feel to him. Like, he's always joking around, he's always taking a piss, never serious. He's intimidating. He has more of a personality than Dwight, for fuck's sake. Like, Dwight's meant to be a much bigger character. In the comics, he's a huge character, Dwight, but he has more of a personality than Dwight. And I actually quite like Simon, even though you're not meant to. I hope he does stay around. I hope he even makes it to New Beginning.
Now, that's so far off, but I kind of hope that's the case. I don't see that happening, just due to the fact that when you think about it, think about this. Can you imagine we get past the all-out war and Negan, Dwight and Simon are still alive? I do not see that happening. I think Simon is there to be killed off in all-out war. Like, I honestly do, which sucks, but at the same time, it's going to have to happen. Simon, to me, feels like he is bad. Like, do you know what I mean? I know Negan is also bad, but I don't see Simon changing any sides like Dwight has and all that. I just think Simon's there and he will die. But I just hope there's more backstory. Like, maybe not even backstory, just more scenes. We find out more about Negan and Simon. Like Morgan said, you never see Negan talking to Simon like shit. Like, even though not being much scenes together, like, Simon's just seems calm around him. As for everyone else, it's kind of like they're different around Negan. Simon, to me, like, the way I see it on screen, just seems different.
And in the finale, he mentions something he only mentions to Simon, and I'm pretty sure it's only Simon who knows about this Plan B. Like, he mentions to Simon, because Dwight doesn't know, and he trusts Dwight a lot. We know that Negan does trust Dwight, probably not as much as Simon, but we know he trusts him. And if he didn't tell Dwight about this plan, he obviously didn't tell the rest of the Saviors about him. He's only told Simon. So there's got to be more to it. There's got to be a reason why Negan treats him with such respect. He could easily just shit on him and basically talk to him like crap, boss him around and up, but he doesn't. Yeah. And there's got to be a reason for that. I think there's more to it than he's just super loyal. I think there's more to it than that. But it's just a quick discussion video talking about whether or not they know each other before the apocalypse, or if he bumped into him like one of the first ever people, as we saw in the comics with Dwight. So tell us what you think down below. Hope you enjoyed. Leave it a like, share it around, and as always, cheers for watching.